Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is another client reading. I have several of them that's going to be coming out along with some more true crime. Okay, this reading is a North Node reading that was purchased by T. Okay, and T, I looked at your chart. You have the North Node in Capricorn in your first house, right smack dab on your ascendant. So, I'm going to mark some time frames for you, and you could tell me if I'm right or wrong. But North Node, first of all, on your ascendant, and North Node in let's start with North Node in Capricorn. And I'm going to talk as I lay out your cards, okay? But North Node in Capricorn is all about being goal driven. And it's about you're good at setting goals. You have a vision, you have a certain goal that you want to achieve, and it's about achieving those goals. However, with it on your ascendant, it kind of challenges those goals. And North Node is challenging you to actually complete and cross that finish line. And what I get is that sometimes you get a little bit distracted, or you get to a point where you feel like you're not going to reach your goal, and you kind of sometimes maybe you feel like you fall short. If something doesn't turn out exactly as you planned, you almost consider it a failure. Now, this is where I want to bring your attention to something major, a major change, okay? I do have some notes here also on my phone, okay? Big. This is big because we know that right now Pluto is actually retrograde, going direct on October 10th at the end of Capricorn. And in January of 2024, there is another shift happening with you when it goes into Aquarius. Okay, let me explain this a little bit. And basically, I would say when Pluto entered Capricorn was on January 27th of 2008. So sometime at the end of January, beginning of February 2008, I would gamble to say that you had a major shift in your life, a realignment of where you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, and a more of a finding self, and you were questioning your life path back then. And I think you made some kind of change. Okay? And and basically, you were digging beneath the surface and really going deep within to uncover who you really were and to discover your true path. And you might have had to completely release the pillars of your present life at that time. In other words, like a major shift, letting go of relationships. I don't know if you may have had a marriage end or a relationship end around then. Could have been a job, career, more than just a job, because this is big. Maybe even the total career change. But it seemed like everything changed around that time. Now, it's changing signs again, and we just had, let's take transiting North Node, which is in Aries, okay? Aries, let me see here for a second. Do I have that paper here of my other cheat sheet? Okay, I got to do the finger count. North Node entered Aries this summer. And the Aries is the I am versus we. The I am, my goals, my desires. Who am I? Okay. And Aries would fall if you're Capricorn rising, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, your fourth house, your house of home. So correct me if there is a shift around your house again. You had that in 2008 when it crossed your ascendant, whether it's in your house or your career, but it was a shift in you and a change in your personal goals. Now it's going into Aries, and it's going to be sextiling your, I think it's sextiling, but it's going to be like neighboring your North Node. And it's going to be about 5 or 6 years before it actually hit, before transiting North Node hits your North Node. It's going to be a hot minute because it stays in one sign. North Node does a transiting North Node for a year and a half, and it's in Aries, and it just entered Aries. So go back for maybe almost in about 10 years, you're going to have another transition. Okay. But right now you're approaching another landmark. I'm just trying to get your oracle cards out here so I can get a feel, and then we'll get into the tarot as well. But whatever happened in 2008, it was a life changer. It changed life as you knew it. And it changed your whole life path. You may even have jumped timelines. You might have been on one path. And if you would have continued down that path, you would have ended over here. But you took you jumped off of that road and went on to another road or timeline. So something happened. I'm curious what it was in 2008. Okay. I'll go over your oracle cards here in a moment. And here's where your North Node is really kicking in also at this time. And you know, as we approach Pluto going direct, Pluto going reverse. Pluto is a planet of transformation. Pluto rules is Scorpio. Okay? Deaths, rebirths. Now, this could also be indicating around this time a rebirth of something. Might be going back to 2008. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, we've got flowers, protected, and speaker. This is from the Life Path Oracle. Working with flowers or opens your heart to bring blessings and others. Maybe I'm not saying this is your career, but you know, floral arrangements, decorating and stuff, decorating your home, that may make you feel good. And there has something to do with some kind of skill set, because you got speaker here as well. I don't know if it's public speaking, speaking at seminars, but there's something here that maybe you've been called to. Maybe you did it once upon a time, or you had that goal once upon a time, and that changed when the transiting North Node crossed, or transiting Pluto crossed your natal North Node on your ascendant. And you got protected. You may have felt that no matter what endeavor you get involved in, there seems to be a level of protection there. But there's something here about speaking out And it deals with your skill set, your line of work, taking something to the next level, or some kind of passion. You also have breaking trail. This seems to be very new. Narrow pathway. There is a specific life path here. Wandering path. All these are from the Sacred Traveler deck. All these are indicating going down a path. Going down a life path. And breaking trail is something new. Having a breakthrough on something that may have been blocked to you before. Like, I'll go back to 2008. Maybe something changed that prevented you from following a particular life path. But coming up, there is a shift, okay? And you're going to start feeling this shift probably, if you haven't already, at least with this coming week. The 10th is when Pluto goes direct. It's going to be stationary for a bit before it really goes direct. But on the 10th, it's supposed to station and start moving forward again. And as it does that, it's going because what Pluto did, it jumped back and forth. It crossed into Aquarius, then it went retrograde and went back into Capricorn. So there is a little bit of back and forth movement there that gives you one of these. Like I'm seeing, like, some, if you're new to me, I do scry my crystal ball. Sometimes, things appear there and my guides say something to me, but I saw the Two of Pentacles. This option, that option, going back and forth over the past year. Okay? And I think that when it goes back into Aquarius again, there's going to be this breakthrough for you to follow what you know deep inside that you were meant to do. It might end up being in front of a crowd of people, speaking, being an advocate. You fill in the blank. Okay? You also have to believe in the impossible, which is right now you may feel like it's impossible to follow this life path. But let me remind you, you have a breakthrough here. Okay? That is good. There's something shifting that's going to open up a door. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus energy. So Taurus season, after this shift, after North Node, or after Pluto goes into the Aquarius, it's going to cause that shift. And you've probably been feeling it, that you're saying, you're looking at your life, you're looking at your career path, you're looking at your relationships and saying, this isn't mine. This isn't me. And I feel like you may have been more of like pretending, or like to be somebody that everybody else wanted you to be, or everybody talking into your ear saying, you need to do this, or you need to do that, you should do that over there, and you were kind of like wandering. That's kind of what this wandering path is, trying to find your way. And that's the energy that you have been in. And because everybody else was being the director and you were the follower. Now that North Node went into Aries, this is time that you become the director of your life, not everybody else. No longer being micromanaged by your environment and people in your environment. Okay, let's get into the tarot. By the way, folks, if you would like one of these readings, it is on my website in my store section. And you can actually, this takes approximately an hour. You would have to book an hour. If you want this done live, one-on-one, personally, you could book a hour session and just send me a note. I like a North Node reading. and send me your birth data, date, time, place, and I will have it all prepared for your session. Okay. But you need to book an hour-long reading. If you want this done over the phone, I do have a $15 add-on for phone readings in the store section for the Zoom readings. Instead of Zoom, you could upgrade to a phone reading. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about this stuff as I'm shuffling because I take my mind off the cards. I just let the cards do what they want to do, the order that they want to go in, instead of consciously like, okay, is this it? And I don't second guess myself this way, if I'm done shuffling or not. So yeah, I'm kind of bullshitting a little bit here as I'm shuffling. And I'm hearing one more. They said that was a shitty shuffle. They're almost like slapping me on the wrist. They says, come on. Okay, so another one. Okay, that's better. Okay. 3 cut. Okay. Under the surface, excuse me, I'm not surprised to see this. 8 of Swords. Overthinking. I'm not surprised. Kind of feeling trapped and alone. Again, that's kind of echoing what I've already said up here. You abandoned a certain dream because you felt your hands were tied, that you couldn't follow it. And I would venture to say that was one of the things that happened in 2008. And now that the North Node went into Aries and Pluto's going into Aquarius in January, there's another shift here, and you're coming back around wondering, is it really possible or is it not? Should I abandon this again or should I not? And of course, the universe is saying, believe in the impossible. Remember when I was talking about the 2 of Pentacles? There it is. Yeah, I saw it in my crystal ball, and there it is. And the Spirit brought it up. That back and forth, especially over the past year, going back and forth and overthinking the process of, do I abandon this or do I invest? I shit you not. 8 of Pentacles. Do I abandon the idea or do I invest? This is what I want. This is what I desire. This is my calling. I know it. And there's a sense of excitement, of a new beginning, of following your heart's desire, something that you're passionate about, and I've already covered that. So this is just proof that my cards are on it. They're on it. Okay, let's get the rest of your spread. Your energy is about the balancing everything in your life with your family. This is about, wanting and desiring that contentment in all areas of your life. And this is you also being the people pleaser where your family is concerned, spouses, children, parents, siblings, whatever. But the 10 of Pentacles is a little bit more personal than your extended family. So this is more, or 10 of Cups rather. I'm sorry. 10 of Pentacles includes your community, groups of people, or especially your family, your foundations. But this is that emotional contentment. It does make you happy to make your family happy. Let's see what else we have here. The Emperor. Aries energy. I've been drilling. I've been talking about the North Node in Aries, the Emperor, and I said it's time for you to become the director of your life, and I feel you are stepping into that role. The opportunity and crossing. Okay, good news, new opportunity, a new adventure. Okay. 7 of Cups is what's crowning you, your overall influence. Two of Swords. I'm not surprised in your foundations on how you got here. What is leaving is the Fool. That is in the past energy. What's in the future energy is the Hermit. That's right in alignment with that I am energy. That's Virgo energy. How are you viewing it, or how are things coming through? This is your messages from your higher self. That is that death energy. That is that change. Something has environmental influences is the Eight of Cups. And I feel like that's more like somebody leaving the scene. Seven of Swords. Six of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. That's your rising sign. And Four of Swords. Okay. Let's dissect this. So, dead center, we have that new opportunity. And Six of Cups, and I know that intuitively I was right on it, because the Six of Cups is past memories. Things of the past, people of the past. And I said 2008 something happened. And early 2008. It feels like you had left something behind. Like I said, you abandoned something because you felt trapped. You thought it was impossible to chase that particular dream, that particular goal. So you kind of put your energies into something else. Something that was not exactly satisfying. And I'm willing to venture to say that you have been sitting on the fence with this for a while. The two cards out of the twos. I know a lot of twos there. The twos card in the tarot that indicates stagnation, lack of movement, not making a decision, are the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. And this is in the root. So this is very loud to me, that you've had a certain goal in place, a certain desire that you have not chased because you thought it was impossible to obtain. And maybe it was because of family obligations, or you had somebody telling you can't do this. Something to that effect. Now, you have a lot of things going on in your head right now. Maybe even a little bit of confusion on how do I get there. In the recent past, you have decided maybe you've already started this process to take a leap of faith, starting at an emotional detachment to what is right now, so that you can move on to what will be and what should have been, a path that I let go of, I abandoned years ago. And your higher self says it's time to change. Death. There is something here that needs to end, and there's a sense of a new path. With that Fool energy here, taking that leap of faith. This is abandonment in the environment. So is this. It could have been money issues, maybe, that you felt in the past. It just was impossible goal to obtain. But there is a shift coming here. And you do have some kind of teacher here spiritual teacher, something of that sort. Now the Hermit energy is learning something, but it's a very solo card. So with all this detachment and walking away energy, Seven of Swords is here also, as in you're afraid of being taken advantage of. That it is also speaking about that doubt. But the positive side, everybody says there's no pretty side to the Seven of Swords. They're wrong. I'll challenge them on that. There is. The Seven of Swords. Sevens in general are evaluation. Sometimes it's a pause in action and evaluating your situation. The Seven of Swords is a mental evaluation. And yes, sometimes the Seven of Swords could be that a doubt that sets in, robbing you of an opportunity. But here, as an advice, is like dropping that doubt, but they're bringing out a positive, because the tarot cards, they're neutral. They could be good or bad, either way, depending on the energy. And I'm seeing the Seven of Swords as an opportunity to take those mental lessons with you. And the two swords that's left behind in this card. This is somebody no longer procrastinating. This is taking your knowledge. Swords are thought. Swords are communication. And yes, it's about no longer denying your path and taking the five swords that you know and moving forward and leaving the procrastination behind. You don't hear very many readers say anything nice about the Seven of Swords. To me, on the positive aspect, though there's still an unpleasantry about it, but there's the slight positive to it is lessons. You have learned something over the course of the last decade and a half that you can actually apply. And I'm seeing it also as that energy of being robbed, a theft, that reclaiming what you felt you were robbed of. And that's where that Six of Cups comes in. Something from the past, and the Six of Cups also is harmony, emotional balance. Sixes are harmony. They're balance. And they're balancing things out, whatever suit it is. And this is balancing the emotional aspect, your spiritual aspect within yourself. This is almost like finding peace. And up here with that the Queen of Cups, and the Devil is the Queen of Cups intuitively knows this is what she desires. And but just being cautionary. Again, don't get in the mindset of, this can't happen. I can't do this. That will be a sabotage. Because he's carrying the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is my shoot yourself in the foot card. And so there is a little bit with the advice also about don't shoot yourself in the foot. Don't give up on this, because you are going to have a breakthrough in this. There is going to be a path open up. Now, with that said, it's not a wide open path. You're going to have to follow things to the T, to the letter, and be careful not to step off that path and kind of derail everything. The Devil here is the Devil sitting on your shoulder, putting doubt in your head, putting negative thoughts in your head about this. That could literally kill your potential of what you were meant to do. But I'm seeing also with that Four of Swords, connected to the Devil, is killing that devil. Knocking that devil off your shoulder, letting him fall flat on his face. Okay? And The Queen of Cups is fullness of heart, something that you love and that you desire. She's very in tune with her intuition. And I feel that that side of you coming up and you falling in love with something that you once abandoned because you thought it was impossible. I do want to see more about this Death card, because that is your higher self saying something's changing. And I think that you know that something has to end, but you may be a little bit doubtful if you have the ability to walk away from something, or if you can. Seven of Pentacles, Justice, King of Wands. I would say there is definitely a changing of the guard here. There is you becoming in control. You have been evaluating something here and making a decision and committing yourself to it. Now, the King of Wands is also the entrepreneur, the one who has the vision, the one who has the ambition and the drive to make something happen. You've got that, but you've had roadblocks. Okay, so now the Seven of Pentacles is a little bit of procrastination. I can't lie. But I think your time of procrastination, thank you, Spirit, they just showed this to me. Your time of procrastination and making a choice, a decision, and acting upon it is here. No more procrastination. That's what the Death card is about. Ending the procrastination and taking that vision of yours and acting upon it. I could go a step further on that, and that might also be involving a partnership of some sort, business or personal, that you are thinking about, that I need to end this. I need to walk away from this partnership if I'm going to realize my dreams. I just saw the Hanged Man card indicating sacrifice, because which is telling me that you sacrificed your life purpose and your dreams for relationships, to keep the happy family, happy home, happy circle of friends, whatever. But that is coming, there is a conclusion here. That's, I feel like that there is a cycle winding down now. And you are going to be spending a lot in the near future. I think this is in the process. There's a lot of introspection, and the Hermit is about self-discovery, which is part of your path. I mentioned that in the beginning. With your North Node on your ascendant, discovering who you are. And that's what the Hermit is about, and that's coming up in the near future. I have a timing deck I will pull out at the end here. I do want to look at this Seven of Cups, because there's a little bit of, maybe even a little bit of chaos, a little bit of confusion in your, as an influence around you. I'm feeling like more like those are your dreams that's influencing you. You may even be getting messages in your dreams. But also, I'm feeling an influence of people telling you that you're nuts. Or people saying, that's an impossible dream. Correct me or tell me if I'm right or wrong. Did anybody, somebody close to you? I'm not talking about that neighbor that lives 4 doors away from you. I'm talking about in your immediate family. More particularly, possibly your household. Somebody telling you that's a pipe dream. Saying, T, that is a pipe dream. Okay? And, oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, your birthday was my cousin's birthday. Um, Now, he passed away in 2010 from leukemia at the age of 43. But yes, that was his birthday as well. A lot of Labor Day celebrations with a birthday cake. Okay. Show me, why is that Seven of Cups here? Why is that Seven of Cups? This is about chasing your dreams. Really. Why is it, and I feel like I need to cut the deck. Why is that Seven of Cups here? Page of Cups. Four of Cups. Ha! I'm sorry for my French. I'm not fucking surprised. King of Swords. That's that logic saying, you can't do this. You know, you have this vision. And, your heart space is open to it. You want to do this. There's a desire here. You've thought about this. There is messages of opportunity. And it makes you smile to think about it. Your heart starts to open up to this. Then your heart gets shut down with rejection. You rejecting the idea of your dreams. Because you have a King of Swords here, and I'm willing to bet it's the person in your environment that says, no, this is a pipe dream. And your environment they shut that dream down. They shut your vision down, your imagination down. Your imagination is thinking all kinds of things of all the possibilities. But you have somebody here who's very, very logical, who says this is a pipe dream. This is impossible. And you've listened to this person for a long time. Not surprised. I'll go back to Pluto in Capricorn because it's relevant to you because of your North Node. The Pluto in Capricorn, as an example, I felt it right before when Pluto was still in Sagittarius, at the end of Sagittarius. It really, in 2008, I saw things, my own destiny changing. I went back to a job that I did 10 years prior, okay? And I stayed in that job until 2019. But so in Capricorn, and Capricorn falls in my fourth house of home. So I was taking care of home. I was doing a lot of things, taking care of the house, taking care of my ex's children that I could, even though we weren't married, I considered them my stepchildren, working a full-time job, making sure the laundry was done, cleaning was done. And I worked all those hours, put food on the table. I was a workhorse. And that's kind of the energy I pick up from you too. Because Aries, this is shifts in your fourth house where North Node went into Aries, right? So I'm connecting the dots for you. And now, continuing on, after that situation of mine ended, I ended up here with my son and I picked things up. Working. Now my job changed. Obviously, I'm here in front of you. But a lot has changed for me, and there's another shift coming. I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube, but next year there's another major shift happening around my home. Aries rules my partnerships. This all was starting right after my current situation. Things went into high gear of changing this summer. And when it goes into Aquarius, when Pluto goes into Aquarius, there's another shift for me next year. But I'm just saying, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people in this particular collective that are seeing different shifts in their careers that are affecting their home, changes in their home. I'm probably going to be changing house next year. So, just an example, you might be doing the same thing. But these are things that are affecting your home life. It affects your home to follow this dream. Now, I'm not so sure. This could be home-based business, leaving corporate America to work at home. That might actually propel you into traveling. That speaker card is very loud to me. Traveling to events and stuff like that along your new life path. But you got somebody in your environment, and you're very clear here that you have a sense of knowing that this has to change, that you might have to abandon this situation. In fact, I'm going to take a look at this Eight of Cups. Show me the Eight of Cups. Show me why is the Eight of Cups here. Three of Cups, and yeah, new connections. Judgment. Holy fuck. Four of Wands. I shit you not. You're walking away, and I told you that because with the Six of Cups here and outcome, this is reconnecting with somebody, or what, and this affects your home, new home. I would say that you are connecting with people from your past. Could even be a past life partner. Somebody you thought was going to be a life partner, but was a missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. Because of something else. Somebody stood in your way. Now that King of Swords doesn't have to be a life partner. It could be a father or somebody like that. But if somebody stopped something, and there was something that was a missed opportunity, and now you're thinking about it. Okay? And here it is. The actions, the environment. This is walking away from a certain way of life and connecting. Three of Cups. Making a connection. I swear it's somebody from the past. It's a missed opportunity. Probably involves career as well. It's something being resurrected. A connection, a group of people and friends being resurrected. That does change your living situations. Because whoever's in your environment is totally against your certain life path. They have served as a block. And I'm buzzing. That's because Spirit and my ears are ringing. That's because Spirit's all around me. Spirit's speaking to your heart right now. And I'm not seeing anything else here needing to be clarified per se. But in the recent past, you've already, I think, started your journey towards walking away, detaching, and going on what you feel was meant to be your life path. And it's something that feels, like I said, like a missed opportunity from the past that you thought was impossible, could not happen. That you abandoned that idea. But recently you've been going back and forth, especially the past year, with, do I abandon this again? Do I embrace this or put the work in again? I see you following your passion. Now, you have free will. You can say, yeah, I hear all this, I see all this, and you're right, but I can't do it, and you decide to give up. Seven of Swords. The man carrying Five of Swords, the shoot yourself in the foot to sabotage. You could let doubt set in and keep you where you're at. But coming up, from now until into January and February, is the opportunity, the time to start making that transition and start working towards your goals, your dreams, your life path. Because it's kind of funny because of January, February, end of January, beginning of February of 2008 was when Pluto entered Capricorn and crossed your North Node and your Ascendant. I just was told something. Aquarius is the sign of the public, the collective, people, and there's some kind of service that you've been called, that you feel you've been called to offer, serving the people. That makes sense with the Three of Cups here. And you've had this in you for years, if not decades. And you have an opportunity now to follow that dream. This is, I like this energy. I really do. Okay. I don't even think I need the timing cards because I just said the timing. 2024 is going to be huge for you. Okay, and they want one more shuffle here. Okay. Haha! People. I said you're going to connect to people, friends and colleagues from the past. You're going to be connecting to friends and colleagues from the past. And it's going to feel really good. Taking steps, initiation. As I have already said this, I think these are going to be more confirmation of the whole overall reading from what I'm feeling already. Taking the initiation, taking those first steps. That's where you're kind of concentrating on now. Angel of Four Directions, Spirit. I feel this is coming up as more like an alignment. I do have the book here. I do want to look that one up. This is a new deck for me. The Four Directions, North, South, East, and West. Okay. That could, for me, reiterating travel. I'm picking that up too. And this is a very spiritual journey. That is a number 4. 4, stability, the 4 directions, the cornerstone. I'm hearing you being I haven't even looked this up yet, you being a pillar of the community, the people that you serve. The consciousness, no, that's not it. That's 5. Where is this card? Maybe they're saying I need to just trust my intuition. Oh, 4 of Spirit. That's why the book's divided up. 4 of Spirit. Okay, that's why. That's what was confusing me. Okay. Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. Those are the 4 angels in charge here over what's going on. And I'm going to take your mind back to this protection. You have angelic protection over your new path. Okay. The light, I'm just going to read this to you. Hopefully this makes sense. The light of an angel reaches out in every direction, upright or reversed. This indicates a powerful connection taking place at this time. What have I been talking about? Making connections, reconnections. And this reveals a dynamic presence of archangels Ariel and Raphael. Ariel is the angel of the north, is the source of immediate valuable inspiration. If you're working on a creative project, or if you just need some new ideas on some old issues, Ariel is ready and willing to help. This angel connects you to the universal energy and the Akashic information that exists all around you. So call upon Ariel to leave any dark confusion. We had confusion up here. Remember that? Behind, and bring the insight you require at this time. This fire of God will certainly light up your life. The next messenger card is Raphael, the archangel of the east. The wonderful angel supports you with matters of love, healing, children, and relationships. We've talked about that too. So invite his presence to help resolve your love and relationship issues and to bring the physical healing you desire. The energy of this angel is so powerful, he is often called the miracle worker. When you receive this card, you know that it's time to open your heart and your life to Raphael's loving assistance. The miracle you seek is closer than you think. Wow. So those are the two bigger angels. Michael is an energy of protection. Gabriel is the who sounds the trumpet. If you like Bible reference, Ariel sounds the trumpet to answering the call. So you got very, very similar oracle cards here, along with indications in the tarot. You know, you are protected by the angels. Archangel Michael is a protector. He's a warrior. And Gabriel is sounding the trumpet for you to call you to your life path. Uriel is there to help you connect the dots, help you connect to people, helps you resolve issues surrounding your ideas and your blockages. Raphael is there to help mend and heal relationships, love relationships, friendships, family issues. I would say so far, what I have seen, that's one of the most powerful cards in this entire oracle deck. So, I honestly, I was going to get some other oracles out and see what else came up. My guides are saying this is it. No sense drilling it anymore. That the message has gotten out. So I hope you found this helpful and useful. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you for purchasing this reading, and I'll see you around. See you again soon in a reading near you. Love and light.